Blessings, beloveds. Welcome to another awakening update. I'm going to talk about the current energies and what we are undergoing and why. And then in the end, do an activation that can assist us during this period of time. So we tune into our hearts. We ask our higher self to merge within us and our family of light to come in and come through. And we ask to be fully protected and connected by God's infinite love, infinite light, and infinite power. And we ask for the highest good for each and every one individually to come in and come through so that you can receive what is the highest for you during this transmission and activation. So, August. We have passed midway August. And I know we were really expecting a lot out of the 8-8 Stargate. And expectations are always created from our past experiences, right? And as we are on a point where we actually really need to leave everything that we know, at least be ready and open and willing to let go of everything we know, means that we shall not have expectations, which is really hard when you have a human experience, because it's part of the human experience. What I can say that I see in the field is that from the 8-8 Stargate, the electromagnetic field on Earth has shifted. The crystalline grid network is more active, which means that the tree of life in Mother Earth, which is the 12D grid system, the crystalline grid system, is being reflected within our own 12-dimensional tree of life. In my blueprint, in your blueprint and light body, is being fully reflected. So many parts of our light bodies coming online, like someone has turned on the light, boom. And that is being felt, because what does that mean? Our light body is its core, is our heart vibration and our threefold flame, our divine light, our divine love, and our divine power. So anything or anyone in our life that is not resonating in that divine love frequency, that divine light, truth, and divine power frequency of ours, will create a friction. Boom, 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 boom. So it becomes intense. That means also food, our thoughts, our emotions, our daily choices. It becomes like a clash. And every clash is for us to kind of stir up the system and make choices from our threefold flame, which is ignited, upgraded, activated, online, ready for next level of our spiritual power. So welcome to the second part of August, which is embodying the spiritual power codes we have, retrieving, activating, and gathering throughout July and August. That is why we're having the activation on Wednesday, me and Team Wild, where we're gonna use all these energies to integrate them into upgrades of our divine spiritual power. And also the Egyptian timeline webinar in the end of August is also to really gather all of that work we've done July and August and make that into really activating our gifts and seeing clearer, how to live our life on everyday basis, but also how to live our life in the bigger picture. So it's a huge empowering activation period we have entered. And this coming 2 weeks, it already started from around 8th, 9th of August, is really noticing your spiritual power. What is that? What is your spiritual power? The spiritual power is when we stand in our full divine light, our truth, no matter what. We dare to use words like God, because, that's our true highest vibration. It's my connection to God's source, not anyone else's. I'm really anchoring in what is true for me, so I can be present in all of my divine love, and through that divine truth and love, I can act in my spiritual power and be my spiritual power. And through being in our spiritual power, we also create freedom, sovereignty, ease, and grace in every given moment. Something that you might have noticed is that you're not thinking about other people as before. You're not thinking about them, you're not spending time in creating stories or being in their story. If anyone that you love is coming into your field, you're probably just checking telepathically. Okay, is there something going on here? And once that is done, you're clearing your field and removing that person out of your field. That's how spiritual power works. You're starting to really recognize how it is to be 100% in your pillar, in your energy field, and that's the only way we can serve in the highest. Because by the end of the day, we are here to serve. We are here to serve this planet into the awakening, to awaken ourselves, our beloved ones, clear the ancestral lineage, and to serve this planet into awakening. So, we want to be in our full pillar of light, in our full spiritual power, so we can use our gifts, our purity all the time, so we can use our spiritual patience all the time when people need that, or we need that, so we can use our spiritual kindness, our spiritual generosity. We can be in our spiritual discipline, in our spiritual diligence and humility, so we can be Christ consciousness. So this is really a time of huge shifts, and I can tell you that this is being felt in our body. If you're following the Schumann resonance, you can see how high frequencies the planet, that Mother Earth and our atmosphere has been in more than ever. And of course, our body is adjusting now. It's releasing program after program, food program, training program, body program, beauty program, sleep program, relaxation program, work program, success program. Oh my God, all of this needs to be released to set ourselves free. So divine power, spiritual power is what lays underneath everything right now. And as I shared yesterday on my Instagram, all of our timelines, let's say, I know I have lived around 87 lifetimes here on Earth. So all those timelines are merging into one now. It's like I'm healing and clearing them, as we all are doing, into one timeline, so they are not interfering, so to say, into the here and now, so I can step into the highest timeline and be there all the time, which is in full connection with my higher self and God's source. So the spiritual power time that we are embodying right now is of course also creating a stronger connection with source, with God, your connection with God's source, daring to use the word God, retrieving that word, because it has nothing to do with religion. It has nothing to do with religion. We need to clear the old religious template, which is full of rigidity, blame, shame, rights and wrongs. Your connection to God's source, so other people can witness your connection with source and God and see how it is to live a life with God's source close or within you. And also silencing the stories around the people around you, the past, the future, strengthening your connection so you can hear God, so you can hear your higher self, which is an aspect, it's a piece of God's source. Your higher self is the highest version through time and space, beyond gender and age, through your monadic self. That's your higher self, to hear, to merge, to get to know God, to be the knower of God, and then become the shower of God. So we are becoming an embodiment of God's source, an embodiment of Christ consciousness. And that's the huge kind of rebuild in our body system that we are undergoing. So that means that everything that is of lower frequency, every kind of old comfort blankets we had, like, I feel like a victim, I have been a victim, I feel guilty, I'm full of shame, all of these, even if they were uncomfortable, they were also comfort blankets and also old identities that we now need to release and just become a version of ourselves that loves ourselves. This planet needs self-love. Those around us that have not awakened yet, they need to see how it is to love yourself. And it's a process. It's still a process for me to love every single part of myself. The past, the aspects that I'm still healing and working on, my body that is aging, everything. Being a human in a human experience and more connecting to the cosmic and galactic being that I am, the star seed that I am, and still having this human experience of needing to go to bed and all of those things, right? And having wounds and blah, blah, blah. But if you can embody 100% self-love and compassion towards yourself in every given moment, and the faster you can transmute a moment in anger or fear or judgment or separation into self-love and unity, then we're talking. Then we're talking, beloveds. That's what our family of light and higher self and God wants us to go into. Self-love, unity, and oneness. And then we're whole. Notice every single time you feel separated, every single time you're not loving yourself with compassion, even the mistakes, right? Where we are heading, the spiritual power is about allowing yourself to change as often as you need. Take self-responsibility, of course. Self-responsibility about your energy, taking care of your energy when you feel anger, or if you at any moment want to project anything towards anyone else, take it back, take responsibility and take action. That's spiritual power. And keep strengthening your hara line, your central vertical line, your connection down to earth, up to source, to your higher self, your family of light, feeling God, every single time you close your eyes, or even when you don't close your eyes, that's where we're heading. So any stories, any persons, any places that takes us out of that, that doesn't support that to be strengthened, is being released, resolved, dissolved, taken out. And it can be painful, but that's the journey. And we are ready. I mean, there's so much energy in our field now. There's so much energy, my light body, that wants to get activated, like, and that's like on Wednesday when we come together to the integration and upgrades of Lionsgate. That's like when we come together, like 500, 600 people from all over the world, and we're like anchoring in our light pillars, and we are connecting to each other. We are assisting each other in connecting and activating what is ready to be activated and upgraded in our systems. It's like a remembrance wave flushes through. So that's why we need to come together. We love it. Let's tune in. Okay. We open this space and we ask for the highest protection and connection by the eternal living light code of God. Breathing into our heart, and as you're breathing into your heart, notice how much energy you have. Breathing, and remember that your natural state is relaxed. Your natural state is relaxed. Relaxed physically, relaxed emotionally, relaxed mentally, relaxed spiritually. Allow the light codes to activate your true natural state of being relaxed. Feel how you're expanding from your heart out to your whole auric field, a state of being relaxed. Expand and feel a relaxed state in your whole auric field. In your center vertical column, in your light pillar, as you breathe up and down through earth and up to source, from source down to Mother Earth, you are also feeling the codes and energies. That is your natural state of sharp, focus, alert. You are floating in a relaxed state, in a beautiful auric field of relaxed natural state. And in the center column, you are breathing up and down and feeling sharp, focused, and alert, yet relaxed. Sharp, focused, alert, yet relaxed. Allow your nervous system to relax. From your sacral chakra, as you're feeling sharp, focused, alert, and relaxed, from your sacral chakra, you're breathing up your life force energy. Arana kietarana kuruto sotonarana kietiarana karaya. Uruno kitiatarana kitiatarana kurusonoshia. So now you're working in 4 dimensions. You're feeling out in all directions, your nervous system, your auric field being in a relaxed state. Your vertical line is activating your DNA, sharp, focus, and alert. And from your sacral chakra, you are igniting your life force energy through your central vertical line and out through your whole auric field and all of your 12-dimensional energy bodies. Activating north, south, east, and west, empowering all 4 directions in this 4-dimensional energy activation. Uruno ti arana, etarana toruno ki atarana shia. And from the 4 directions, activating down to earth, up to source. North, south, east, west, earth, and source. Arana kuruto si arana kia sia. Urano ia arana kia. I feel my natural state, relaxed, sharp, focused, alert, full of life force energy, in ease and grace, in ease and grace, in ease and grace. Arana kuruto surya, iarana kurusia. Feel and sense your family of light coming in, assisting, recording all of this into your heart. Uruno kitarana kishyatarana kurutuya. Ooh. Exhale. Activate, record as we ask for all of this energy work to be sealed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done. Breathe up and down and come back. Beloveds, this is something you can use, and you can sit in meditation and deepen these codes that were given to you. This 4-dimensional practice. I hope you received my Friday Ascension mail into your email. Every Friday I send out an Ascension mail to assist you over the weekend. I hope to see you on Wednesday on our huge activation and integration upgrade webinar. It's going to be massive, and that recording you can use throughout this next coming 6 months as an assistance recording activation to integrate more. Thank you, beloveds. I honor you so deeply. I'm heading back to Sweden. The 9/9 portal, 9th of September, I will see many of you in Sweden on the Soul Tribe gathering. I'm so excited. I love you. I honor you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessings. Mwah.